Can you move an object without touching it? What if you could, with just the power of your mind? This is the enigma of telekinesis, a supposed psychic ability that has captured the human imagination for generations. It's the idea of influencing a physical system, moving objects, or altering their properties without any physical interaction. From the inexplicable feats of magicians to the breathtaking stunts in our favorite superhero movies, telekinesis has often been portrayed as a superhuman skill, a thing of fantasy and wonder. But is it really? There's a wide range of beliefs surrounding telekinesis. Some firmly believe in its existence, pointing to anecdotal accounts and historical records as proof. Others, particularly in the scientific community, remain skeptical, demanding concrete, empirical evidence. This divergence of views makes telekinesis an intriguing, controversial topic. Telekinesis has baffled and intrigued humans for centuries, but what exactly is it? Let's delve into the fascinating world of telekinesis to find out. Telekinesis, also known as psychokinesis, is the alleged ability to move or manipulate objects with the mind. It's an idea that has captivated human imagination for centuries, with roots stretching back to ancient times. Tales of individuals bending spoons, levitating items, or even influencing the roll of a dice, all seemingly through the power of their minds, have echoed through history. Telekinesis is a Greek term broken down into tele, meaning distance, and kinesis, meaning movement. Essentially, it's the concept of distance movement, or moving objects without physically touching them. This idea has been prevalent in many cultures and religions worldwide, often associated with spiritual or supernatural powers. In popular culture, telekinesis is often depicted in books, movies, and television shows, where characters can move objects or even people with their minds. It's an intriguing concept that adds a layer of mystery and supernatural intrigue to the storyline. Think of the young wizard Harry Potter levitating a feather, or the troubled teen Carrie unleashing her telekinetic powers in a fit of rage. But what does science have to say about telekinesis? Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag. On the one hand, some researchers and parapsychologists have proposed theories to explain telekinesis, often relating it to quantum physics or the power of the human mind. On the other hand, the majority of the scientific community remains skeptical. There's a lack of empirical evidence to support the existence of telekinesis, and many reported cases often fail to hold up under rigorous testing. This doesn't mean telekinesis is entirely debunked, but it does mean that there's a significant gap between the anecdotal claims and the hard scientific evidence. It's a fascinating topic that continues to spark debate and research despite the lack of conclusive proof. While there's no solid scientific evidence to back up telekinesis, it still holds a fascinating place in human imagination and culture. It's a testament to the power of the human mind, not only in its potential capabilities, but also in its ability to envision and ponder the possibilities of such extraordinary phenomena. From books to movies, telekinesis has been a captivating concept in popular culture. Let's dive into the world where telekinesis is not just a phenomenon, but a captivating spectacle. The silver screen has given us some unforgettable portrayals of telekinesis. Remember the classic horror film Carrie, based on Stephen King's novel? The protagonist, a high school girl, uses her telekinetic abilities to exact revenge on her tormentors. This story not only highlights telekinesis as a supernatural power, but also explores its emotional and psychological aspects. Then there's the iconic Star Wars series, where telekinesis is a fundamental part of the Force. Characters like Luke Skywalker and Yoda have used this power to move objects and even people, redefining the concept of mind over matter. In the realm of animation, Akira, a Japanese manga series turned anime film, features a character with telekinetic abilities so immense it leads to devastating consequences. This portrayal shows telekinesis as a potent and dangerous force if left unchecked. In literature, J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series gave us a glimpse of telekinesis in a magical context. Spells like Wingardium Leviosa allowed wizards and witches to levitate objects, sparking our imaginations and making us wish we too could flick our wands to tidy up our rooms. Comic books are no stranger to telekinesis either. Marvel's Jean Grey, a member of the X-Men, is famous for her powerful telekinetic abilities. She uses her power to manipulate matter, from lifting heavy objects to creating force fields, making her one of the most powerful mutants. These cultural references have fueled our fascination with telekinesis, shaping our understanding and perception of it. They've allowed us to imagine a world where the mind reigns supreme, where physical limitations can be overcome with thought alone. Despite the lack of scientific proof, telekinesis continues to captivate us through various forms of media. We may not be able to move objects with our minds in reality, but in the realm of fiction, telekinesis invites us to dream and to explore the limitless potential of the human mind. Science and the supernatural often find themselves at odds, and telekinesis is no exception. The world of science is built on empirical evidence and strict experimental protocols, while the realm of the supernatural thrives on matters beyond the tangible and explainable. So when it comes to telekinesis, the debate rages on. Skeptics, armed with the scientific method, demand concrete proof. They question the lack of repeatable, controlled experiments that conclusively demonstrate the existence of telekinesis. They challenge the anecdotal evidence, often citing confirmation bias, wishful thinking, or even fraud as potential explanations. On the other side, believers put forth personal experiences, historical accounts, and instances of phenomena that seem to defy explanation through current scientific understanding. They argue that just because something can't be explained now, doesn't mean it won't be in the future. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, telekinesis undoubtedly stimulates the mind and challenges our understanding of the world. So, can we really move objects with just our mind? The answer is still up in the air. We've journeyed through the enigmatic realm of telekinesis, delved into the concept that has sparked intrigue for generations. We've seen how it's been glamorized in popular culture, from comic books to blockbuster movies, painting a picture of humans wielding extraordinary mental powers. We've also explored the ongoing debate between science and the supernatural. While scientific skeptics argue for the lack of empirical evidence, supernatural enthusiasts point to numerous anecdotal accounts and experiments that suggest the possibility of mind over matter. This tug-of-war between science and the supernatural, fact and fiction, forms the crux of our understanding of telekinesis. It's a fascinating concept, one that pushes the boundaries of what we believe is possible. While the existence of telekinesis remains a mystery, it's undeniable that the concept continues to fascinate and intrigue us. Perhaps one day we'll find the answer we're looking for.